Hello and welcome to RFE's special awards presentation for the year 2021. We have a lot of awards to give out tonight, and there are a lot of people that I want to make sure that are recognized and thanked. And so I'm going to be going off of my notes this evening. I have 9 pages of notes, so I want to make sure I don't forget anybody. For those of you that may be new to RFE, these special awards came about as a way to honor my friend and mentor Diane Belkovich after her passing in 2018. She was a huge part of the freestyle community, a huge heart within the freestyle community. She inspired us, she coached us, she cheered us on, and she toasted with us. She always had a kind word to say. She was generous with her time and her knowledge, and so it is that today, February 19th, on her birthday, we remember her and all that she gave to her fellow freestylers and the freestyle community. She is and always will be sorely missed. As is often the case, it is only after someone we care about leaves this earth that we realize how much we wished we had said, "I appreciate you, I care about you, thank you for being in my life," more often. And so along with honoring Diane and all that she gave to the sport of freestyle, today we also honor those still with us, those that have given and continue to give to the sports of freestyle and Rally Free and the freestyle community. In addition to the Heart of Freestyle Award in honor of Diane, today we'll be presenting the Storytellers Award in honor of Michelle Pouliot and the Poetry in Motion Award in honor of Cassandra Hartman. These 3 amazing women, in sharing their expertise and enthusiasm for the sport, have both elevated freestyle to a whole new level and yet still made it accessible to anyone that would like to share in the joy of this amazing sport. In addition, we have several other awards that we'll be presenting today, including the Trailblazer Award and a few other awards that will be presented to those that have shown excellence worthy of recognition on their freestyle journey and as they continue to inspire all of us to be the best we can possibly be for our canine partners and our fellow freestylers. So let's start today by paying tribute to several people whose accomplishments in or contributions to RFE deserve recognition. First of all, I'd like to thank our event hosts, as without their willingness to set up live or video events, there would not be near the opportunities that we currently have to compete. You'll all be receiving a small thank you gift that I hope you will wear proudly. Our hosts for 2021, Judith Studley, Dina Allen, Pamela Leland, Kathy Sugutani, Rogue Valley Canine Freestylers, Rosalind Walkington, Barbara Calhoun, Katrina Sims, Suzanne Weed, Ruth Lewis, Budine Elk, Janet Smith, Steppenwolfs, Lynn Unger, Nancy Marston, Jamie Oman, Freestyle Fanatics, Sherry Hino, Pat Marshall, Michelle Pouliot, Dana Connolly, Dancing Paws of Maine, Carol Haynes, and Dogs Gone Dancing. I'd also like to thank our title ribbon donors. I've been contacted by different people at various times wanting to donate title ribbons for varied events, and they've all asked to be anonymous, but I am going to thank them tonight. So thank you very much too. And as you can see, they will all remain anonymous. And on to our MCL awards. MCL stands for Magna Cum Laude. This designation is conveyed to those dog and handler teams earning titles in the sport of Rally Free with an average score for that title of 190 or above. Only about 5% of Rally Free titles earn the MCL designation. We celebrate this achievement with a special pin awarded to all those who have earned the honor of Magna Cum Laude title designation. This year's MCL designees are Leah Atwood and Gypsy, Marion Galley and Gretchen, Claudine Ellig and Augie, Barb Calhoun and Kindy, Rosalind Walkington and Mystic, not once, but twice, and myself and Fee. Many of us can only hope for that day when we earn a perfect score of 200 in rally free or 100 in musical freestyle. And these few did just that in 2021. Congratulations to the following teams that continue to inspire us. In rally free, dog and handler teams earning a score of 200 were Claudine and Augie, Marion and Gretchen, twice, not once, Cassandra and Davis, and Cassandra and Glover. And in musical freestyle, where there were several that were close, we had only a single dog and handler team that earned a score of 100. So congratulations to Pam and Cody. You will also be receiving a pin commemorating your performance excellence. Next up are our Take a Bow Awards. These are awarded to those members that have done just a bit extra to help encourage or support their fellow RFE members and others in the sport of rally free and freestyle. Our first Take a Bow Award goes to Liz Schweiker. Liz has been part of the freestyle community for as long as I can remember, and that's a long time, since about 2006 actually. She has competed in freestyle and in sync, in singles, pairs, and team. I'm lucky enough to call Liz a dear friend as well as a fellow club member. She is a volunteer you can always count on at events and practices, and often helps others in their training, helping to choreograph, video, or lend moral support and encouragement. Several I have talked to have credited Liz's support with the reason they are successful in freestyle. So Liz, I'd like you to take a bow. Our second Take a Bow recipient is Janet Smith. Janet has participated in both rally free and freestyle with 3 of her dogs in singles and team routines. She is one of the most tenacious people I know. When she wants to do freestyle, she wants the whole world to do it with her. Janet has worked hard to introduce friends and fellow trainers to the sport of freestyle, and it's starting to pay off. Janet is always one of the first to congratulate fellow freestylers and RFers in Facebook groups, and is an admin for some of the training groups. Her enthusiasm is infectious, and her happiness for other teams is genuine. Janet, I'm so glad that you are a part of RFE. Take a bow. Lucy Tremaine is relatively new to freestyle and rally free, yet unlike some who may just dip their toes in the water, Lucy is one that dives right in. Having an ocean between her and any instruction didn't stop her. Her first forays into RF competition have earned her high scores, and she has started to teach others across the pond, as they say, developing both online and in-person curriculum to introduce others to the sport of rally free. So Lucy, all the way in England, take a bow. Kathy Labella shows us that you can be a valuable member of the freestyle community even if you don't compete. Competing is never a requirement to enjoy what freestyle has to offer, or what you can offer the freestyle community. Kathy is a part of a group that gives us the super fun and uplifting freestyle quarantine compilation videos. You can see her dancing there with her beagle Trina. As a dance instructor, she has been generous in her helping others with choreography and dance moves, and is always willing to help someone spruce up their costume or routine. So Kathy, take a bow. The next 2 recipients, while being honored for the Take a Bow Award separately for their individual contributions, when you bring 2 fireballs together, you end up with an explosion of freestyle. I met Pat Marshall and Sherry Hino many years ago at different times in different worlds. The universe brought them together, though, to create this powerhouse team. Between them, they compete in both freestyle and rally free with 11 or 12 dogs, together in pairs and team and separately. Sherry has opened up her facility for several events and workshops, either as a host or an instructor. Pat has brought so many teams into the sport through her Happy Hounds training business and the workshops and competitions she has hosted. I know for a fact, though, that these are not just students to her, but her dear friends. Both of these women also volunteer their time as RFE judges, and I'm so thankful that you both have chosen to be part of RFE. So Sherry and Pat, take a bow. Without these next two recipients, RFE would not run as smoothly as it does. I honestly don't know how RFE could function without them. If you've competed in RFE, you have received an email from Dina DeWolf. Dina compiles the judges' scores, enters them into the database, creates the results sheets, then emails each and every score sheet out to each and every exhibitor. That's a lot of score sheets and a lot of emails. Because this all happens behind the scenes, Dina doesn't get the accolades she deserves often enough. So Dina, on behalf of the RFE exhibitors around the world, I'd like to thank you and take a bow. If you've enjoyed or benefited from the Facebook or Instagram posts, whether it's a reminder of the opening and closing dates, the how-to videos or smooth moves videos, the Monday mini courses or the judges tips, or if you enjoy getting the newsletter in your inbox, you have Claudine to thank for that. Thank you, Claudine, for keeping the post fresh and fun, making sure everyone has a reason to be in RFE community. Claudine, take a bow. Before announcing the final awards, I'd like to acknowledge those that were nominated. Each of the people that were nominated will receive a certificate of nomination showing which award they were nominated for. Many of these individuals were nominated not just once, but many times with different awards. Every single one of you should be proud of your contributions to the sport and know that you have impacted the lives more than you know. The nominees for the special awards: Carol Haynes, Claudine Elg, Peggy Wolf, Liz Schweiker, Nancy True, Lynn Unger, Jamie Oman, Candace Shute, Janet Smith. Again, every single one of you should be very proud of your contributions. This year, as we move into the special awards, you'll notice that each of the awards have a theme. Each award is in the shape of a flame. The recipients, just like the amazing women for whom these awards are named, have inspired us, motivated us, and have kept the flames of passion, innovation, and perseverance burning in all of us. Without the honorees and these recipients, I'm certain that many of us would not still be here today. So, first up, we have the Storytellers Award. Presenting today. The recipient of the Storyteller Award is an extremely talented freestyler, trainer, and choreographer. Her routines consistently wow audiences and her fellow freestylers alike. Of course, her modesty will give the credit to what she calls her solid as a rock dog, Carly. But Carol, the credit lands squarely on your shoulders. Whether it's her Piano Man routine, or If I Only Had a Brain, or my favorite, Colors of the Wind, she has a way of letting her routines tell the story. As one nominator says, she depicts her characters and tells her stories flawlessly. Her routines are simply magical. Congratulations to Carol Haynes, who we honor with the Storytellers Award. Next up, we have the Poetry in Motion Award. Oh, they are all so heavy. When the recipient of this award steps into the ring, the room goes quiet. No one wants to miss a single second of her heartfelt routines. Those nominating her note, her grace and poise in performance stand out to me, as does her ability to dance to countless different styles of music. She has choreographed uniquely beautiful routines with 4 different dogs of 3 distinct breeds. She has the gift to tailor each routine to the personality of each of her dogs. This year, she shared with us Fade Into You and A Million Dreams with her Australian Shepherd, Tesla. Lynn Unger is no stranger to evoking emotions, though. As a poet, her writings have inspired us as much as her freestyle routines. and so it is only fitting that we honor her with the Poetry in Motion Award. Congratulations, Lynn. Before we award the Heart of Freestyle, I'd like to present an award that is very near and dear to my heart, the Trailblazer Award. Many don't realize the time, energy, and persistence, coaxing, cajoling, and cheerleading it takes to get people involved and then stay involved in the sports of freestyle and rally free. We need those that are on the ground, doing the work, putting on workshops, teaching classes, setting up practice sessions, hosting events, encouraging their students and club members. I'm so appreciative of all those who continue to do the hard work it appears they truly love. Without the Trailblazers, those that go where there is no path, those that lead the way for others, it's feasible we could lose these amazing sports. I was quite overwhelmed by what was shared by this year's recipients' students. Here's just some of what was written in multiple nomination forms about this year's recipient of the Trailblazer Award. I never imagined I would get involved in a dog sport, but through her patience, encouragement, mentorship, and recommendation, we tried Rally Free. Through her teaching, she has fostered both our love, or maybe obsession is a better word, of our skills every step of the way with gentle, kind mentorship and guidance. Even when we hit a stumbling block, she was always there to listen and offer advice. Another says, I never would have had the courage or desire to do the skills test. She introduced me and her other students to the process, encouraging us to go for it. She can draw out the love of the sport in her students by exemplifying how the use of positive reinforcement can strengthen the bond between handler and pup. I know this because that's how she made us fall in love with Rally Free. When I told her we earned our RF title, she was so thrilled for us. Her first words were, I never had any doubt. I just entered our first freestyle routine, and again she was there for all of my practices, giving me tips on choreography and encouraging me to hit the send button when I filmed the routine. If it wasn't for her, I'm sure I would have quit long ago. This has been the most challenging and rewarding sport, and I'm lucky to have a trainer this supportive. There's more. Our growing group of RFE enthusiasts is as supportive as they come, and it's all due to a great teacher and supportive atmosphere. She facilitated our growth from a fearful pup and a lost handler to a confident team eager to see where this sport takes us. So congratulations and thank you to Candace Shute, this year's recipient of the Trailblazer Award. The recipient of the Heart of Freestyle Award has already been mentioned today for all of the encouraging Facebook and IG posts she puts out, and as one nominator says, you see her every day encouraging and supporting the RFE community. In addition to all that she does for RFE members, Claudine consistently puts out amazing performances in both freestyle and rally free with her best friend Augie, recently earning a 200 in her champion rally free run. Routines such as Perfect, I Feel Pretty, and You've Got a Friend in Me inspire us in both their creativity and technical skill. And to think that soon after she started, she was so frustrated she seriously considered giving up on freestyle. Thankfully, she pushed through it. Claudine recently earned her KPA certification in her pursuit of becoming a better trainer and partner for Augie, and is currently working toward her RF certified instructor status so that she can continue to help others train for rally free and musical freestyle. Claudine is also in training to give even more of her time to fellow members in becoming an RFE judge. And to just add to that, here's just a bit of what those who nominated her are saying. In the short time she's been involved in freestyle, she has shown exceptional commitment to the sport. Her routines are an inspiration for all of us who thought that we couldn't do this. I love how sincere and genuine her congratulatory posts are. Claudine's success after almost giving up has shown me that we all go through rough patches. Thinking of how far she came gives me hope. So, congratulations, Claudine Ellig, on being awarded the Heart of Freestyle Award in honor of Diane Balkovich. That concludes our presentation. With love and appreciation, I wish you all an amazing freestyle and rally.